Getting you some breaking news now, and different reports citing that the CIA chief in America, William Burns, has had a meeting with Taliban leader Mullah Baradar. And the meeting in all likelihood is on the 31st of August deadline. And the deadline was given by the Taliban and was agreed upon by the US, but the US mulling extending that deadline. And that is because thousands of people are awaiting evacuation even now at the Kabul airport. This is a live feed from the Kabul airport of the Associated Press. That's a live shot, and you can see in this live shot military planes and people standing waiting in line to board planes. Beeline at the Kabul airport. I think that feed, we just lost that feed. They've just switched the feed once again. That was APTN, but they've just switched the feed once again. So we'll keep coming back to you and getting you the live feed and the live updates from Kabul. The latest update being that the US, according to reports, the CIA chief has met Mullah Baradar. I repeat, reports suggesting CIA chief has met Mullah Baradar in Kabul. That's an update that's coming in. Let me go across to Sushant Sareen. Sushant, several countries, we are told, including Germany, Turkey, US, speaking to Taliban on the evacuation deadline. It seems like the 31st deadline is unlikely. Now, if it has to be extended, how do you see things panning out?
Look, we don't know how the things are going to pan out. The Taliban have already issued a statement that they're not going to extend it beyond the 31st. I think the urgency of the situation demanded a contact at a fairly senior level. I suspect, and because this news has just come out, but I would be interested to know whether this meeting happened through the Pakistanis or directly. Because if this is happening directly with Mullah Baradar, between the CIA, it means that the Americans are dealing with them at a fairly senior level, and that the signaling of that is, I think, extremely crucial. It did not necessarily have to be the CIA director. It could have been a fairly senior official, even the ambassador or the officiating ambassador. But the fact that you send somebody as senior as the CIA director, now if this was with the Pakistanis in the loop, then it means one thing. If it was without the Pakistanis in the loop, then it means another thing altogether. I think the signaling for the Taliban is also very clear that the US would be open to doing some business with them, provided they live up to certain commitments and behave in a certain way, help in a certain way, that there is no resistance to them. So I think this is still an unfolding story. We are only in the speculative mode right now. But I think it's an extremely, extremely important meeting.
Yes. Thank you for that, Sushant. Thank you. And that's a live shot. Once again, before I take a break, let's show you the live shot of the situation right now in the Kabul airport. That's the APTN is zoomed in this view. It's a live shot where you can see choppers, several US choppers. We don't know how many of them are left behind, how many will remain behind. But choppers and US military planes there, all at the Kabul airport as the operations continue. We'll take a break. Stay tuned.